So Tej, you are selected for Prime role, right?
Yes, sir.
When is your actual interview?
I haven't got notified. I filled the form which was given to me. I haven't got the date when is the interview.
Okay. All right, no problem. So, how do people call you, Tej or Raval?
Tej. So my name is Tej. My surname is Rawat.
All right. So, Tej, please start by introducing yourself.
So hello, sir. Good morning. My name is Tej Rawat. I recently finished my bachelor's in computer engineering at Sankachan Patel College of Engineering in Mehsana, Gujarat. And I recently finished my last semester with 8.55 CGPA. I specialize in web development using backend. In backend, I use Java Spring Boot mainly, and I am aware of the other tech stacks like Munch Tech as well. And I have in past I have done a 1 month internship in full stack web development, which was more like a training program where I enhanced my web development skills for projects in full stack, I have created many projects, but some of them include restaurant review platform and car wash booking website. And I am also a really good problem solver. I have solved over 284 questions. And yeah, I'm looking for an environment where I can improve my learning skills and apply my skills in real world projects.
Okay. So, uh, Abhishek, I will hand over to you for the technical round.
Okay. So Tej, by seeing your profile, it seems like you are good in Java, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I will first start with some Java related question. Can you tell me what is the difference in double equal and dot equals in Java?
So, sir, the double equal is used to compare the values of
Your
or
voice
to
is.
compare the object.
Can you repeat again, Tej? Your voice was breaking.
Yeah, so sir, the double equals is used to compare the values of the objects, and dot equals method is used to compare the objects reference, like they are pointing to the same reference or different places.
So I'm repeating. Dot. You are saying that dot equals will compare the references, right?
Yeah, it will compare the objects, and the double equal will compare the values.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So which one will compare the memory address and which one will directly compare the values?
But
Which one?
double
Hmm.
equal to operator will compare the values, and dot equals will compare the address.
Okay. Can you tell me what is a constructor?
Constructor is a method which has the same name as the class name, and it gets invoked when the object is created. It is used to initialize the objects when they are created.
Can you tell me the difference between overloading and overriding in Java?
Yeah, so sir, the method overloading and overriding are concepts of polymorphism. And so the method, what happens in method overloading is we use the same name for methods, and
Mm-hmm.
we change the number of parameters or the type of parameters. And by changing that, when we pass the values, the compiler will decide which method to call at compile time.
So,
And what happens in method
mm,
overriding?
yeah.
Yeah, so in method overriding, it is a concept used in inheritance. So if a parent class has given implementation to a method, a child class has given different implementation to that method. So
Okay.
that is method overriding.
So, which out of these two is a compile time and which one is the runtime? Overloading, is it compile time or runtime?
Overloading is a compile time and overriding is a runtime.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between abstract class and an interface in Java?
Huh. So abstract class and interface both are used to hide the implementation. But the abstract class is not that strict. All methods does not need to be abstract in the abstract class, but in interface, all methods needed to be abstract. So we cannot provide any implementation to the methods in interface. And the
What will be the difference in
method
the variables used in apps in abstract class and interface?
variable use.
Yeah.
So
Which one will use the static variable, static and final variable out of these two?
the
Okay. Can you write a code in Java? So you have coded in Java alone, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. Can you write a code in Java to find the first character that does not repeat?
Yes, sir. Where should I write the code?
If you have Notepad, you can share your screen and write. Otherwise, even on chat box, it is fine.
It says it's not allowed to share my screen.
Saksham, can you allow him to share his screen?
Yes, yes.
Can meanwhile you tell me the logic that you'll be using, Tej, for that?
Uh, yeah, so the which character is repeated, right? We need to find
Yeah.
the first character
Let's say
which
if
gets
I pass
repeated.
a
So
string that is of 7 characters. Okay, I'm passing a
okay,
string that is of 7 characters, which is having different letters, and it is repeated. For example, you can take Careerkunj, for example, right? There you have to find the first letter that does not repeat itself.
the first character that does not repeat itself.
Yeah,
So in the career kunj, it will be C, right?
yeah.
Okay. So I think I need to use a hash map for this,
Hash, okay, you are
and
correct.
so I will. What I will do is I will count the occurrences of all characters first, the string,
Mhm.
and then I will check whichever character has only one occurrence. We will go one by one, and whichever character will have one occurrence, we will print that.
Okay. In front end, you have mentioned, Tej, in your CV that you have worked on React JS, HTML, Tailwind CSS as well,
Yes, sir.
and TypeScript. So, can you tell me more about TypeScript?
So TypeScript is a super class of JavaScript. So in TypeScript, we in JavaScript we don't really use data types. So to define any variables, but in TypeScript we need to strictly first define them, and then only we can use them, or it will give compilation errors.
In application wise, can you give me some application where TypeScript, choosing a TypeScript is all means a preferable options? In what kind of applications you will prefer TypeScript over other frameworks of JavaScripts?
So TypeScript for normal projects we can use JavaScript, but the projects which have a very it has a database which is very complex to understand, and in that case we need to use TypeScript because it will, in case of errors, we will not be able to find errors really quickly, but the TypeScript will help us in the error discovery in the code where the exceptions are happening
Okay.
and all.
So let's say if I in my code I have like more number of exceptions handling that is required. So you're saying in that case is TypeScript a preferable option to go for?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In database, you have mentioned that you have worked on MySQL along with MongoDB and PostgreSQL. So are you aware of like if confident on if I ask some questions on MySQL?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me how you will find the second largest number from a table? Let's say I have one
Yeah, so
table, it only. Go ahead.
I need to write the query, or I need to explain the logic.
You explain, then also it is fine. It's one liner query anyway.
Yeah, so what I will do is we need to find the second, right?
Second largest, yeah. In my, I have one table. In that, only one column is there, one field is there. I let's say if I have number 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10, and I want output as
Okay.
9. So what will the query for that?
So what I will be doing is select star. We will select everything from the table, and we will
Okay.
order by descending, and we will set the limit to one, and uh, limit we will set limit two, and we will take one. Uh, Both limit one one. We will write one one. So it will I guess two one. Limit two and then one. So it will take two descending order. It will take first two, and when we write one, it will take the second one as the.
What if some number is repetitive? Let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 times 9 and then 10.
So we will first after select we will write distinct. So it will just ignore the repetitive one.
Can we solve it using max?
Yes, sir. So we will use uh, first we will write the select star from whatever the column name is, and then
Mhm.
from the table, and the column name is greater than, we will write that again. We will use subqueries. So first it will find the maximum, then
Mhm.
we will compare the whichever is less than that maximum will be printed.
Okay, that was correct answer. In DevOps, you have and cloud, you have mentioned AWS and Docker you have worked with, right? So Docker, have you used in your
Yes, sir.
projects or like in any live projects or only in your college projects or like that?
So I used in my project, but not to containerize my project. So I have mentioned I used Elasticsearch, Kibana, and Keycloak for the authentication. I have not installed these into my system. I have used the Docker instances of these technologies, and
Hmm.
that way I have used them in my project.
Can you tell me where does Maven takes into place?
So Maven is
Hmm.
Spring Boot application, and it
Your voice is breaking,
system.
Tej.
Hello, am I
Yeah,
audible?
it's audible now. Yes, yes. Okay, in
So
your Hmm. Go ahead.
Maven installs the dependencies required for the Java project, and it sets up the environment to run the Spring Boot project.
Okay. In one of your projects, which is car wash booking website, so in you have used JWT authentication, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Yes.
tell me what are the other alternatives apart from JWT authentication?
So apart from that, uh, I am not aware of it. I mean, we can use them. Use when the user is signed in, we can use cookies to store the information. And when we check the cookies, if the user is authenticated, then we can go ahead for him to stay on the website or something like that. We need to use a something about users authentication into the server if we don't use JWT.
Okay. Are you aware of Salesforce stage by any chance?
No, I'm not sure.
Means what is means where exactly it is used practically? Okay. Are you aware of a platform as a service or a software as a service kind of models?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
What are the
so they
models you
are.
can name apart from platform as a service?
There is a software as a service, infrastructure as a service.
Okay, good.
Uh, I can.
Okay, no problem. You are as of now, your work experience is in Unified Mentor as full stack developer intern, right? So for that,
Yeah.
uh, front end, back end, and database all were managed by you, or like means
So
you. Mhm.
it was like a training program. They gave me one project which was built by me only. So there wasn't like their project I have worked on. They gave me a
So
separate project to create.
So what was that about?
It was like a e-commerce website. They gave me a step-by-step approach. They were learning modules.
Mhm.
I need to see that and then implement that. Was like that.
Okay, then I think I'm okay with my technical questions. If Saksham, if you want to add any technical questions from your side.
Just a moment, Abhishek.
Yeah.
So, teacher, explain me what is generative AI.
Sir, generative. I'm not sure.
Sorry,
I can't recall it. I can't recall it.
you can't recall. Oh, okay. So, what is AI then, simply?
So AI is like we make a machine uh, act like a human. So it can think like a human. It can give answers based on reasoning, and they can logically give an answer. If we make a machine do that, it's called artificial.
Give me an example.
So like ChatGPT and all the AI tools, they give their answers based on their knowledge they have. They have been trained on the data, so they logically provide an answer to our questions.
So, is generative AI and AI are same, or there is a difference?
Uh, AI and generative AI. I'm not aware for generative AI, so
Okay.
Saksham, can I add one question if you don't mind?
Yes, yes,
Please,
please.
can you name the latest Chat GPT model that is currently in use? Like GPT 2 or 3, or what is the
O1,
latest one?
O1,
4, sorry, I didn't get you.
O1, sir, O1.
So what is GPT 4o? Are you aware of that?
So it was the previous model, I guess.
Okay. So if you go for normal Chat GPT and then if you go to Chat GPT Plus, so which model does Chat GPT Plus
Yeah.
gives you that Chat GPT doesn't?
So the limit of the what you say, the limit of the conversation increases, and the we can it answers pretty good, right? It provides a very good answer, enhanced the answers from the previous version, and also it supports. It can give answers based on the other website. It searches on the web itself and gives answers based on that.
So the models are same in Chat GPT Plus and normal Chat GPT.
Uh, no, uh, I I don't know.
Okay, no problem. Saksham, you can continue.
Okay. So, do you know what is ML, machine learning?
Yes, sir. So, in machine learning, the we train so machine learning is a subset of AI. So, the we train the machines based on certain algorithms, so it
It's
can learn
a
from the
it's
data it has.
it's a subset, or is it the uh, principle on which AI works?
Yeah. So,
So my earphones are battery is off. So
I
am
can
I
hear you.
audible, sir?
Yes, you're audible. You're audible loud and clear.
Yeah,
I
sir. So machine learning is the principle on which the AI works. So we design certain algorithms for so using that machines can learn based on the knowledge they have. So the based on the data they have, by doing proper reasoning, they can enhance their knowledge based on that.
Hmm. But how does that work? How does machine learning happens?
Certain algorithms are written. So for instance, how to manage the data they have been trained on. So manage that data and they uh, reason on that data. So they relate that data into certain categories and by doing that they understand for which question from like which answer to give,
Do
like
you know
that.
what is prompt engineering?
Prompt engineering is like creating a prompt which gives the best answer from the AI.
That is a prompt, but what is prompt engineering?
So I am not aware of that.
Okay. What do you know about TCS?
So TCS is a consultancy service which design software for government and other clients as well. So it is a multinational company. So uh, it uh, it is a really great opportunity for me to get into TCS.
You said other clients. Which are the clients of TCS?
Uh, I am not aware of it, sir.
Who is the CEO of TCS
K. Krithivasan,
and chairman?
and I am not aware.
Okay. Name five competitors of TCS.
Mm, Infosys,
Hmm.
then uh, in India or all over.
Anywhere, anywhere.
So there is IBM also,
Hmm.
then Accenture,
Hmm.
then I think Capgemini and Cognizant.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So tell me about your weaknesses. What are your weaknesses?
So my weaknesses are I can't say no to stuff. I don't know how to say no to people. So that brings me more of insecurities, and also I have to do some stuff then which I don't like or like that.
If your manager asks you to do something unethical, will you do that?
No, I will not go against my principles or like that. I will not do some unethical stuff. I have to say no in that scenario.
Okay.
If
What?
it is not good, then I will say no. If my friends and all ask me to come out, I will go. But if they ask me to do some bad habits or and all, I will definitely say no.
Okay. What is other weakness you have? What are other weakness you have?
Other weakness is if I came across any challenging part or hard stuff, I just try to complete it even if it takes however long time. So sometimes it left other things out for me. So
Hmm. Okay.
like
Fine. So, what are your extracurricular activities that you participate, and what are your hobbies?
so I really like playing and watching football,
Hmm.
and I have also played badminton in my college. I won 3 times in my university the badminton championship in 3 years.
Who is world number one in badminton?
Right now,
Yes.
uh, when I was playing, it was Victor Axelson who was number one at that time.
When you were playing, I'm asking about now.
Sorry, sir, I didn't hear you.
I am asking who is world number one as of now.
Uh, I am not aware of it right now, sir. I just played for the when the university tournament came. I played and
Hmm.
then
Okay. Uh, Give me two reasons why you should be selected.
sorry, sir.
Give me two reasons why you should be selected.
So my technical skills and my eagerness to join TCS, I think that's why you should take me.
Do you already got an offer from somewhere else?
Mm, like not a, proper offer, but in Ahmedabad there is Ahmedabad is the city which is closer to me. I have been selected for an internship offer right now, but I had put it on hold, but now my focus is on TCS only.
Okay. All right. So just tell me about your background, family background, who all are there and what they do.
So my father does a job. He is in a financial company as a manager,
Hmm.
and my mother is a housewife, and my brother is in Australia. He has recently completed his master's in information technology.
Okay. Okay. So I am also done. Uh, Abhishek, you there?
Yes, Saksham.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
So let's give the feedback to uh, each. Yeah, Abhishek, you can give the feedback.
So technically, you sound good, taste, but am I visible now?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
sir.
good.
Technically, you sound good, but you should be more in touch with the latest trends and technology. Like, for example, the panel who will be sitting in front of you may or may
Hmm.
not be knowing Java or HTML or something. So they will end up asking some generic questions that they are aware of. For example, the question I asked, what is the latest model of ChatGPT? Or what is Salesforce? What is platform as a service? So these might be the questions come from the people who are not of the same technology from you. So you should be more in touch with that. Apart from
Yes,
that,
sir.
on coding and other things, I think you're just doing good. But yeah, be in more with touch with the real scenarios. That's it.
Yes.
Satish, my feedback is similar. You are good, but you should be aware about the latest technologies, especially generative AI. So it was
Yes,
a
sir.
little shocking to know that you don't know generative AI,
Yeah.
right? You were not able to answer it. You clearly said you are not you're able to recall.
Yeah,
Correct?
so I recently got this and I started to revision my core subjects, and I have to do the technologies and I have listed them, but it's left out for me.
No, so for prime candidate, knowledge about latest technologies must.
Yeah,
So if you
sir.
want to get selected for prime offer, you should know Gen AI in detail.
Yeah, sir.
Okay,
I will.
everything, the prompt engineering also you are not able to answer properly. You should know machine learning, neural networks, because that is one thing which is certainly looked into a prime candidate. Okay,
Yeah, sir. Definitely.
okay. So revise them and read about it, and also the other technologies like cloud, big data, IoT, you should be aware of.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm on the cloud and IoT, so that was
Mm-hmm.
done, but
Mm-hmm.
the AI was
Mm-hmm.
left out for me.
No problem. Just read about AI because it is a must. Another thing
Okay, sir.
is also improve your knowledge about TCS. Okay. So you go to our YouTube channel. We have made a video on question related to TCS.
Okay.
So you can see that video. So you will get an idea what kind of questions can be asked. Okay. Yes. You can hear us now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tej, um, yeah, so be updated about the latest technologies and read about TCS, please, because TCS is something you should know. Like all
Yes.
the questions you should be able to answer. We have also made a YouTube video which will help you. Okay.
I
Otherwise,
will focus
yeah,
on the HR and the AI related questions from now on.
yeah. Rest is good. I think you can clear Prime. So,
Thank you, sir.
okay. So, okay, Tej, all the best. One quick permission from you. Is it fine if we upload this recording on YouTube for others to learn?
Yeah, sir. No problem.
Because you have given good answers. So that
Thank you,
will
sir.
help others. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Tej, all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So, can I ask some questions?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So, the resume, is it good or I need to change anything?
So resume is good. Only thing is that I see you have mentioned experience in the bottom. Okay. Usually after education, people mention their experience, and
Yeah.
then technical skills or project?
So
Okay.
though I am not really confident about the internship. So it was like a
Uh,
training program, as I said. It was like a portal in which I completed the
mm,
steps. And
mm.
also, if they ask me, like, why did you put here? So that's why
No,
I
see, nobody knows what you have done in your internship,
okay,
right? Except you. So
okay,
you
sir.
can say you have worked into Java
Yeah,
or full stack, and then speak something about that.
yeah, sir. I can do that.
So you can say you were given the limited exposure because it was a confidential project.
Yeah,
So they will not ask you much from there unless and until you know about Spring Boot and React. Okay.
I know about Spring
Uh,
Boot. Yeah.
so basically, you know what is done there. So you can, say whatever you know, and that
Yeah,
is fine. Tell them it was a limited exposure.
okay,
Okay.
sir.
And
Yeah,
then I see there is a space in your resume at the bottom. You can mention your extracurricular activities of badminton. You
yes,
played at state level. That is something good to mention.
yes, sir. I will definitely do that.
Uh, Rest, I think it is good, Tej.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Tej, we are closing the call. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thanks, Abhishek.
Thanks.